All right, this is Christian, a tired Christian, just finished the gym, so please excuse me, it's 11:23 p.m., right? I'm tired, I've been working all day, and today I want to tell you why junior devs are bombing their interviews, okay? It's a different video from a different perspective that probably no one approached before, and I want to share it with you. So please stay until the end, because I'm sure this is gonna help you identify why most are making these mistakes, and you'll be able to stop doing that, okay? So here's the deal. When you get your first job, or when you go for your first job, when you go to your first interviews, you are going there and you are seeking validation, okay? You are seeking validation for your skill set. You are seeking validation for all the time you've been putting into this craft. And to get that validation, you have to pass all these interviews and you have to receive a job offer, okay? Now, the problem is that we humans, there is this thing called Suncoast fallacy. And what this theory says is that whenever you are invested with money, with time, with energy into something, then you attach yourself to that thing, right? And in this case, you are attaching yourself to the Jimmy developer, right? You're not Jimmy anymore, you are Jimmy the developer, right? That's why some people have like dev or developer in their email, because they are so attached to this persona that they have created, and they cannot identify who is getting rejected, the developer or the actual person, right? So when you go to an interview, what's happening is that you believe that you need their acceptance, their validation, and that's why you put a lot of pressure on yourself, okay? The reality is it's pretty much impossible to get your job from your first interview if you're not me. Actually, I had just one interview and I got the job offer just after that. But I am a special case, I guess. I think that's a bad word, bad saying, but usually most people, even if they are really good, they usually bomb their first interview, right? They bomb their first 10 interviews, their first 20 interviews, because you need to get desensitized to this acceptance, or you need to get desensitized of this rejection, right? Our brain works like we were born 20,000 years ago. And 20,000 years ago, we were living in small groups, and we needed to be in a group with other people, and we had to stick together, right? And if someone was out of place, out of order, that person would have been thrown away and it could possibly die, right? So that's kind of the lizard brain that is operating your day-to-day life, and most of the time you're operating with that fear. So when you go into an interview, you're actually feeling like if you get rejected, you're gonna get kicked out from the tribe, so you'll be in the woods by yourself and some wild animals will attack you, okay? That's what's happening behind the scenes, behind your skull, okay? That's what your brain is thinking about. So in order to overcome that, you have to kind of detach yourself from Jimmy the developer, and you need to understand that they are not rejecting you as a person, but they are rejecting your current skill set, okay? Now, I always compare job interviews with dating, right? You might be a perfect 10, right? Like me, obviously. And then there is another perfect 10, a hot blonde, right? But maybe that hot blonde doesn't like guys like me because she doesn't like guys with blue eyes, right? So I'm not gonna be a match for that girl, okay? Even though I have like all the assets in place and she has all the assets in place, we are not compatible, right? So even though you might have all the skills that they might need, there is something in you that they don't want at that moment, at that specific moment in the year, okay? It can happen. So you need to understand that this getting your first job, it's a matter of luck as well, no matter what most people are saying. So you need to take that in consideration, and you don't have to be so hard on yourself with all these rejections. You actually should embrace the rejections. And I would say that even after you get your first job, even after you got rejected so many times, you should love that rejection, and you should find other ways where you could get rejected more and more, okay? Because it builds your character. And when you get rejected loads of times, you'll start to be fearless, okay? And you'll start to find more opportunities because you'll put yourself out there, okay? Most of you want to be freelancers. And guess what? Being a freelancer and a super well-paid one, you have to get used with the rejection, right? Because you have to deal with clients, you have to find clients, you have to sell clients, you have to deal with people in general, and people will reject you, will either reject you or ghost you. This is normal, and you have to build a thick skin, and you cannot let this affect you, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but with time, you'll start to pick up this whole thing, and you'll start to internalize it, and at some point it's gonna click for you, okay? So this is my perspective on this, okay? That's how I think about things. I don't really care about rejection anymore. I actually embrace it and I love it, you know? The more I get rejected, the faster I get where I wanna get, because I don't wanna waste my time, okay? Another way where you can see if you should take the rejection personally, because if you've seen any of the portfolio reviews on this channel, you would see that pretty much every junior dev has like a trash portfolio, okay? It's absolutely rubbish, of course, because they have no roadmap, they have no idea what to build, so they are doing random stuff that they see on YouTube or things that they see in like cheap courses, right? Or maybe they are going to a bootcamp and they are building a weather app, okay? Now, if that's the case, then probably you should think about if your skill set is good enough, or if you are good enough to tackle the job market, okay? Because if you go in the job market and you are underskilled, right? You are competing with people that have 5-10 years of experience, okay? Because there are no junior dev jobs. There are no junior dev jobs available, so you are competing with people that have years and years of experience, okay? And the way my clients find work is because people are looking for a dev, they can't find it, they find my student, let's say, and they say, hey, she or he is good enough, let's give her a shot, he or she is good enough, and they keep the job. Okay, that's how it works. It's as simple as that. So you need to understand who is your competition. And now that coding it's easier than ever, more and more people are coming with trash portfolios, right? And they are flooding the job market. So the competition at the bottom is huge, is intense. So what can you do to separate yourself from these people? Well, obviously, you have to become one of my clients because I have the best program in the world right now. And this program is unlimited, right? I don't know any other program that's unlimited with support from real developers that will help you and guide you through the entire job search process. I have never seen that before. And if you've seen it, just let me know because I would like to check it out. But basically what we do is we take you step by step through a roadmap. It's exactly the same roadmap that I have used for myself. Obviously, it's been refined and improved over the past few years as people went through it, but the idea is the same, right? Build strong foundations with HTML and CSS, then build strong foundations with JavaScript, then learn React, then build a huge portfolio app, then prepare for the interviews, okay? It's pretty much like that. And the cool thing is that we adapt for each person individually, for each kind of scenario, okay? So some people are just guessing all the time. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? We remove that and we tell you exactly what to do, okay? So you don't waste any more time, because I've been talking about time quite a lot on this channel, and for me, time is pretty important. Why is so important? Well, maybe you have parents. I assume you have parents. I have parents. And they are always saying, I wish I could be 20 again. Why do you think they wish they would be 20 again? So they can do more stuff, so they can travel more, so they can see the world, so they can experience life more, right? That's why they want to do that. And the problem is that most people are procrastinating, and procrastinating doesn't necessarily mean just watching cat videos on YouTube all day, like I sometimes do. I'm not gonna deny that. But most people procrastinate by studying the wrong thing for years and years and years and years. And years are passing by and they are getting nowhere. And they're probably gonna get into this career and they'll be so crippled by all these years where they've been struggling, you know. Instead of getting into this career confident and fast, okay, they try to do it the other way around, which is the wrong way in my opinion. I know it's the wrong way because I've done it and it was pretty difficult, right? I did not know why people don't call me, I didn't know what apps to build, I didn't know anything, you know, so I had to figure out all this crap. Beat me again. Sorry. I'm just getting emotional when I talk about this because I could have done it better and faster, okay? I have learned a bunch of things while doing it the way I've done it, all right? But there is no reason for you to do the same thing aside it, okay? There are three types of people, right? There is the idiot, and the idiot never learns from his or her mistakes and never learns from other people's mistakes. The stupid one learns just from his or her mistakes, and the intelligent one learns from his mistakes or her mistakes and from other people's mistakes. So I invite you to be the smart one. Don't be stupid, don't be idiot. Learn from other people that have done it before, okay? So you can get there faster. That's the only reason, okay? There is no magic pill in this, you know, it's just hard work, okay? Some people done it in 3 months, some people done it in 2 months. But in reality, it might take you 9 months, maybe 1 year of hard, intense work, okay? This is my opinion, that's how I view things, and this is how it works, simple as that. Now, if you are someone that wants to learn code because you want to work remotely, because you want to have more time freedom, and maybe you are scared, should I work with you, Christian, should I not? Why not try it? Why not see if this is for you? So if you are thinking about this and you are thinking, man, maybe I should do something about it, maybe I should do it differently, let me actually see what this guy has to offer. If you are thinking that, then I can invite you to a free consultation call, either with me or someone from my team. There is a link in the description where you can go to my website. From there, there is a video, watch that video, and then you can apply for a free consultation call with me or someone from my team, okay? In this call, we will look at your specific situation and we'll see what you have to do from where you are all the way to where you want to go, okay? We'll map out exactly each and every single step for your unique situation. So if that's you, please do it now. I don't really have more than 24 hours, okay? And I'm working a full-time job and I'm coaching as well, so I have limited spaces for these consultation calls and they're going pretty fast. So if you are ready to take the next step, then feel free to apply for a free consultation call. The link is in the description and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.